Hello and welcome to NBA Talk with Jordan Valdez. First things first, let's get to today's matchups. And our first matchup is Grant Hill versus Metta World Peace. Grant Hill, the starting small forward for the Phoenix Suns. Um, he's really good back with Detroit when he was still in his prime. He's one of the older players in the league. He's still pretty good. He has a pretty good jump shot. He can also get inside and rebound. Um, he's just a pretty good he's just a very versatile player, and it's the same with Metta World Peace. He's not as old, but he's kind of a little bit younger version of Grant Hill. Um, he they're both so similar. They're both versatile. I they're both so close in how good that they are. That's why I kind of picked this matchup because they're both at about this playing at the about the same level right now. They're both starting for their teams. Metta World Peace starting small forward for the um, Los Angeles Lakers. Um, they're both even in the same conference. They both play in the same conference, and they both play the same position. Um, they're both um, the I mean I'm gonna give this matchup to Grant Hill because he was so good coming out of Duke, and in his early years he won Rookie of the Year with Jason Kidd. It was they both won it that year, and he was really good with back with the Detroit Pistons. Now he still contributes a lot to the Phoenix Suns. So I think he deserves that matchup. So I'm going to give it to Grant Hill. Our next matchup is Marcin Gortat versus Ronny Turiaf. Marcin Gortat is the starting center for the Phoenix Suns. Um, he was part of the trade that early in the season between Phoenix and Orlando and Washington. With Vince Carter and Jason Richardson when they kind of got swapped, and then there were a few different other players that got moved as well. And he was one of those players. Um, he's starting over Robin Lopez, which is pretty impressive. He was one of back when he was with Orlando and he was coming off the bench behind Dwight Howard. Um, he was one of the best backup centers in the league. So now that he's gotten to start, I think that's pretty good for him. Ronny Turiaf, my bad, is the starting center for the New York Knicks. If you look at their starting lineup, Chauncey Billups, Landry Fields, Carmelo Anthony, and Amari Stoudemire, he really is the worst starter on that team. But he's important to that team because they don't have a good center, and you have to have somebody playing that five spot. You have to have somebody starting at the five, and so they need him to be productive there, and that's what he's been trying to do for them. I still think that they could try and get a better starting center. Obviously, I was kind of hoping they would in the draft. They drafted Iman Shumpert. I think that's a good pick. I think he's very good, but I think that they really need to get a valuable starting. I was thinking that they might in the draft. They might have to sign one as a free agent. I or trade for one, but if they really want to take it to the next level, uh, they need to bring Curry off the bench or put him in the trade to get a better starting center. But that's not going to work if they want to get to the next level. Marcin Gortat, um, I'm going to give this matchup to Marcin Gortat. He was very good with Orlando. He's proved that he deserves that starting position with Phoenix. So I think he deserves that matchup. Now let's talk NBA headlines. The Golden State Warriors' AC Law injures his knee playing in basketball tournament in Dallas. Thank you for watching NBA Talk with Jordan Valdez, and I will see you next time.